Righty row. Yep, all good here. Let's get this started. 32 days to go. Alright, had to finish something real quick.
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
Let's go piss him off real quick. Okay, got Highlands, Assassination. Bring out the sniper. Let's get a boogie with it. Alright.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Oh, good. Our enemy's down the hill. I'll make my job a whole lot easier.
Standing by.
That's right. We lost him last round. Couple of longbows, huh? Okay. I think we can wait on them.
Holding!
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
Aye, aye.
Alright, let's keep this rolling. Yep, there they are moving there. Alright, all scout mechs push up this way. Get me eyes on enemies. Everyone else, let's punch the shit out of him. One more turn, we wait on them, and...
Commander. Fallen at.
No eyes on targets. Oh, there's one just out of sensor range. Go ahead and do that.
Sensors locked on.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Bunny here. Sprinting.
Alright, give me eyes on. Light them up.
Gun, gun, gun.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
Okay.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right.
You
Let's
two are
get
going to
down to
reinforce
it.
them.
Orders?
You as well. Open fire. Bet that felt good.
Orders. Looking out. Targeting for an alpha strike.
What's up, Commander? Consider it done.
Open fire.
everything I've got.
That works.
One less target.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
I'm ready. Going full throttle. And here it comes.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Double time. Firing.
What do you need, Commander? Heat be damned,
should
I'm
do it.
firing everything.
There we go.
That's one more bad guy off the board.
Commander? Aye. Orders? Copy that.
Commander. Let's move.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Standing by.
Come on, people, let's make it happen! Affirmative. Got a lock.
Duncan Fisher here.
Heading that way.
Glad I sent a majority of my forces up this way. Good lord.
Lighting them up.
Tag them up. We're moving in.
Bunny here. Sprinting.
What do you need, Commander? Taking the shot, Commander.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up. Sometimes failing is important. However, this will mostly be...
What do you need, Commander? Heat be damned, I'm firing everything.
Commander. Yeah. Something I can do? Coordinates received.
All right, I'll sit here. I got plenty to do. Not like I'm running low on time or anything.
Commander. Targeting for an alpha strike.
I'm supposed to be sleeping? I don't think so. Oh, you think... Yeah, no, that doesn't start until next week. No, that's not till next Monday. Yeah, not quite. I still got those gremlins tearing up everything. So how you doing?
Standing by. Engaging target.
There you go.
Waiting for orders.
Copy that.
I don't know if you read in the Discord, but my truck is kind of borked. And there's nothing I can really do about it.
I'm receiving you. All right.
What do you need? Understood. Moving fast. Yep. Moving out. Firing on multiple enemies.
Oh, nice.
I live to serve. Understood. Moving fast. Standing by. On the move. Full speed.
You got eyes on. Oh. Unhappy day for him.
Hell yes. That hit something good.
You suck at shooting there, bud.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want? I didn't even know this mech could do that. Oh, shit.
Cold, yeah.
All right, boys, follow me.
Nice.
We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
Here we go.
Hot damn, let's do this! Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
Mm-hmm. Lock him in.
I've got a sensor lock.
Huh? Heading that way.
striker fire and bring it down.
All right.
Good to go, boss. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
What do you need, Commander?
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Hello.
Fucker. How you doing, man?
What do you need,
I'm
Commander?
doing all right. About yourself, Tata?
Doing alright. Just figured hop in and see how you're doing, man.
Other than what I wrote in the chat, yeah.
What happened? Oh, yeah,
Taking
the truck,
shot,
yeah.
Commander.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that when I
The
was
sun is
just
shining, the
getting ready.
birds are singing, and
Like,
the
when we were
wet...
just parked and I was selling a bunch of my old gaming shit again. Like, that was nuts, man.
Yeah. It sucks finding out, but you know, I've been considering getting a new truck anyway.
What do you
I
need,
guess this
Commander?
is just God's way of saying, hey, now.
Yep. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and assume you're aiming for a truck with the same wheels as the one you got this time.
I'm more interested in something a little more
Is
economical,
it
so
time
to
to
speak.
press the Alpha Strike button?
Ah,
Love
Cybertruck.
the Alpha Strike.
Oh, hey, brother.
The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the weapons
I've already
are
had enough
striking
people make
true.
that joke, and I'm just like,
Yes, Commander.
if I had the
Nah.
money to buy a Cybertruck, oh boy.
Fair. If I had the money to buy a Cybertruck, I would not buy a Cybertruck.
Aye, aye.
Man, he's a good shooter. But yeah. Yeah, no, I don't even remember where I was going with them. I'm a little seasoned.
Oh, good.
But yeah, no, the whole, it sucks because, you know, it's something that was a manufacturer screw up, essentially.
Oh, that's fun.
And, you know, given how everything is so replaceable nowadays, it wouldn't surprise me if it was an intentional flaw. Like,
Almost always is.
I mean, I don't know if you're watching the stream right now.
I am not.
Let's see if I can pull it up.
Hold on.
Where is
Let me
it
just
at?
send you a video real quick, and then I'll go hop in on your stream.
Where the hell? There it is. Alright.
Alright, hold on. Twitch.
Alright, so we'll go to
Gaming Matt. There we go.
Ringo. Let's see if I can show you what. Not on that one. Let's see. I'm trying to find like a good picture. Yeah. This is essentially what happened to mine. This
Good
whole thing right here is
grief.
the whole thing right here is like a bowl, and all the mud and water and such just sit right up there up against the frame on both sides. And
Good grief.
mine's in worse condition. Like, this whole area is nothing but a hole. And it fused the bolt, and it just locked it in place, all the mud and water and such right there. And it's on both sides of my truck. So in order
That
to...
sucks.
Yeah, so in order for me to replace that, I'd have to cut out both sections on both sides and find one that's from the same model that's in better condition. Because this is a manufacturer flaw, this.
Shit, I'm sorry, man.
Shit happens, you know? It's an old truck. And, you know, I didn't design the damn thing.
Fair.
All right, I'll sit here.
Like, it seems like it would be something that they would consider since it's like a four-wheel drive truck. It's gonna run into some mud, you know?
Oh yeah, of course. It's a truck. If there's no mud, and you ain't exactly trucking, are you?
No. But, you know, it's something I can't avoid or control. So all I can do right now is, I think my little brother has a friend who will be willing to buy it because he'll fix it. Everything else in the truck is fine. I mean, it needs to have the control arms replaced. If he wants to fix it, it should cost about $130 to replace the control arms, other than repairing that piece, and everything else on that thing is fine.
Okay.
It's the motor on it's got like 187,000 miles on it. Transmission, it's all original. It's got a raise, it's got a front guard, a pair of light bars. It's a whole good rig.
Okay.
But, you know. I don't even know where I'm going with this.
Fair enough.
Locking in all weapon systems.
You thinking maybe later this week, depending on what everyone else is doing, you want to do some Dead Island?
Oh, nice hit on that one.
Sure, man.
I mean, I'm down for most anything. I don't think anyone really has a set idea of what we're all gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain either. Oh shit, I
God,
actually
was
started
sleeping.
launching the
What do
game.
you
Let's see if I can
want?
cancel. There we go.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Put
Yeah,
that.
but this is my final normal work day. The new work schedule starts next week.
Oh yeah?
Yep. 7 o'clock to 4 o'clock, Monday through Thursday.
Best of luck to you, man. Hope that goes well.
That should go fine. Light them up.
I didn't even know this mech could do that. Oh, shit. All right, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
Mm-hmm.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Standing by. All in ass. Receiving you. All in ass.
So, what did you and Storage do, or did you guys do anything yesterday?
I didn't end up doing anything, as far as I'm aware. I know, let me just peruse through the chat. Let's see. No, yesterday I was, well, I took the trip to sell my gaming stuff, made about 200 off of that. Then I made a quick stop to the, to a restaurant just to pick up some takeout we ordered on the way to, selling some stuff, and then made our way back home, and as far as I know, no one did anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
no,
just
see,
curious.
from Storage, sorry, also running errands.
Yeah, that's fine. I always seem to miss whenever you guys are doing one of your gaming sessions.
I mean, like, if something doesn't seem clear or whatever, dude, just shoot me a message and I can, like, ping you in the chat if you want.
Well, it's either like scheduling conflicts or something like that, more than anything.
Yeah, these guys play very, very early. Like, a lot of the time like when they're gaming, I'm busy, doing shit. Like today, I was working in the garden. I know tomorrow I'm gonna be working on some stuff as well.
Yeah.
Also, just manual labor with that kind of stuff. Interesting.
What's up?
Oh, just looking at some of the interesting looking articles. Apparently, there's a bit of friction going on between Musk and Trump now.
Locked on target.
I don't know if there was anything. I think there were some things about the BBB
Oh, there's a lot of that going on
that
too.
he didn't
yeah.
like necessarily. He feels like it's. He feels like. I think he said he feels like it's essentially it's eroding everything that he's been doing.
I mean, that's the general consensus. Like, not just him, but like other folks too are saying it's like, sure, the cuts are nice, but why the hell are you increasing the debt ceiling by about 5 trillion and that doing a couple other things that make no sense? And about the time someone brings it up to Trump, like he's getting really snappy and saying, "Oh, you're not even liked by your constituents in X state." It's like, dude, are you just looking for yes men, or what the hell's going on here?
Awaiting orders.
And, like I try not to say that about anyone, but like especially not like a politician, but like with Trump especially, it's like I don't know. This administration's like I'm seeing a lot of shades of the end of the first Trump run in very negative way again, and this is just the first year of the second run. I worry about what it's going to look like by the midterms.
I'm hoping everything just calms down. I'm sure he's trying to put out all the fires going on around all over the world. Everyone going absolutely nuts.
Heading that way.
True enough, but at the same time, I kind of wonder,
Lighting
like, just what in Sam Hill's going to be happening by,
Something just
this,
went boom.
just again, by the midterms more than anything.
Bunny here.
Because, shit, seems like we're seeing a lot of, like, promises made that are not being kept again.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just keeping my head down and walking from point A to A.5.
Fair enough.
Sucks to be that guy. What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed. Taking the shot, Commander.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? One attitude adjustment coming right up.
Oh, did you see that Ubisoft actually had a W for once?
What do you need?
No, I had
Commander?
not. I've been off of Twitter. I chose to step off of Twitter for June. Even stopped streaming because I just wanted to focus on other shit.
Oh, fair enough,
Time to
fair
pour
enough.
on the speed.
But, so, with everything being Pride Month now, but it's also supposed to be Men's Mental Health Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Heat be damned, I'm
what
firing
was it?
everything.
Ubisoft posted a very different post than everyone was expecting. You know, that we were kind of expecting the whole rainbow
That target's
emblem.
having a real bad day.
As
For the
one
month of June.
expects, yeah.
Ready for order.
Well, instead, they actually have. It'd be easier for me just to show you than explain it,
I
unless
have
you
your
want to
stream
look
pulled
at it.
up on my screen. So either way,
All weapons are go.
I have your stream pulled up on my screen. So either way on that, dude.
Target destroyed.
All right, let's see now.
Enemy down.
I always forget where the browser bit is. Hang on.
No problem, dude.
Let's see. X. let's see now. Bookmarks. Here we go. All right, you see it?
All right. Let's see. It's okay to take off the mask. Strength and vulnerability are not mutually exclusive. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. We'd like to encourage you to reach out to your friends, ask them how they're doing, pick up a game together, look out for one another. You matter. Damn. How much would that piss off Twitter freaks?
Actually, everyone's kind of caught off guard with the, there hasn't really been much negative backlash for it. Kind of caught me off guard. Yeah, I know, right? And also, I've noticed that everyone doesn't have any of the whole symbols at all.
I kind of wonder what the next grift is going to be.
Whatever makes them a lot of money.
On my way. Double time.
Yeah, true enough. True enough.
Hell yeah.
Take him out.
This should be good.
No such luck, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Alright, careful maneuvering. Thank you. Alright, there.
Moving to position.
What do you got? Like you.
Firing all weapons.
But yeah, there's actually been some interesting happenings going on
All right, everybody.
X,
Let's get this
Twitter,
done.
whatever you want to call it.
I believe it.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want? You're asking a lot of an old guy. I'm gonna press all
For
the
some
buttons
reason I
and
hear
you
the
can stop me.
dial-up ringtone going off in my head right now, and I don't know why.
You still hear it.
Yeah. I don't think it's tinnitus. It's just that old AOL boot up sound going off in my head.
Not sure where it is because I'm just looking. It's not showing picking up off of my mic.
No. It's not microphone. I mean, it's actually in my head. Like I'm hearing like,
okay.
I don't think my brain's supposed to be doing that. I'll go with it anyway.
As long as you don't smell burnt toast, I suspect, theoretically, you should be okay.
I smell garlic butter, and I haven't had any in a minute.
I don't know what the official doctor recommendation for that one is.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen. Critical hit, Commander. Orders.
I'm sure it does make it everything lively, right?
I'm certain it does something, yes.
Hey.
Keeping it cool.
Man, you suck at aiming.
Got something you want done? Hightailing it.
Fire. Yep, it sure does. You got a little quiet over there, Braden. I was worried. Worried you went ahead and went to bed or something like that.
Can't say I'd blame him, honestly.
It has been a rather...
Let's go.
that'll do it. That'll do it.
Ah, fair. Been an extremely busy day here for me. Wait, did I tell you that a family friend decided to gift me a friggin' 70-inch television?
Hey, yo, there you go.
Yes, but now the real fun is figuring out where the hell to move it so that way we can set up said television.
The hunt for the good spot begins.
It's not so much hunt for a good spot so much as it is, okay, where the hell do I move my bed? Where the hell do I move my computer monitors? Where the hell do I move my computer? Where the hell do I move myself? And then where the hell do I move all the plants?
That's
Double
just...
bacon cheeseburger? Hell yeah, dude. I was just having a bowl of Cookie Crisp and milk.
That's just mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
For lunch, I had chicken wings, and they were these really nice lemon garlic ones done with a dry rub. Ooh, man. Really nice, tender, and juicy. Ooh,
Both
man,
of you
there's
are
nothing
just...
like it.
Boy, I tell you what. Friends like you...
Look, man, if I get blitzed, I fully expect you to do that shit to me, too. I mean, shit, man, you got my phone number.
Oh.
I will be back. I think I'm gonna go make myself a nice cup of chocolate
I
milk.
haven't had those in years.
Fruity Pebbles? I mean, they're okay, but Cocoa Pebbles are far better.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all a matter of perspective, but I like both of them.
Fair enough. It is still a shame that chocolate honeycombs got discontinued over a decade ago, man.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed.
Like, when I found that out as a kid, they discontinued the chocolate honeycombs, I could have cried.
Huh?
I still remember the completely insane-ass commercial that they had for that. Me want honeycombs!
Honeycombs were genuinely the
Heading that
best
way.
cereal of all time. It is still a shame. Like, you know, regular or even
Lighting 'em
chocolate, like, you don't see either anymore. It's like, damn, okay. Kids just have no taste anymore, alright.
Oh,
Revenge is Duncan's.
they've also pumped a metric crap.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, Brick. Ah, Captain Crunch.
Crunch berries are fantastic.
The peanut butter crunch is actually better, though.
I agree with that.
But Captain Crunch Crunch Berries, I mean,
You have a hard time going wrong with them.
they're worth getting your mouth all set up.
I'm more of an oops all berries kind of person, but I can respect it.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour
And
on
of
the
course,
speed.
then there was always Apple Jacks, which,
Cinnamon.
I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I mean, okay, I understand, you know, people eat apples, you know, put a little cinnamon and sugar on them, you know, especially if they're baking, whatever. But there is absolutely
What do you
no
need, Commander?
fucking apple flavor in Apple Jacks.
No.
It's more of a cider flavor.
On the way,
Not
nice
even
and
that.
slow.
It's just cinnamon. It's just like eating. You make you some toast, put some butter on it, melt the butter, put a little cinnamon and sugar on there. Voila. That's all that is.
That target's having a real bad day.
What's up, boss? I copy.
Yeah, but there's... The sad thing is, I would have those, but everything is so filled with so much artificial crap.
Won't be here soon.
Hopefully not.
All
Hopefully
them
they'll be...
artificial colors are going away.
Yes, sir.
Matt will no longer get his petroleum
Ready for
fix
order.
from his cereal. No more chemical fixes for you there, sir.
I gotta have my fix. I just gotta.
If man wasn't meant to consume petroleum, why do cars run on it? They take us everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking car.
Now it's so
Bet that felt good. And down you go. Ah, thanks for the back.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want? You're asking a lot of an old guy.
You'll get the majority of them. But you're gonna take a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I didn't even know this mech could do that. Oh, shit.
I don't care that it seems abusive to use that many missiles. I'm still gonna use them. This is the way.
I broke him like my hip.
Yes, Commander.
Interesting.
Finish him.
Good to go. Reporting.
And down you go.
Commander. Onward! No retreat!
Interesting.
What's up?
Oh, a movie that came out.
You.
Just happens to
Location confirmed.
share a name with a World War I soldier, yet has no relation whatsoever.
Hey Hoyle. How you doing?
Hot damn. Let's do this. That's a kill. I'm here. Heading out. Full speed.
Yeah, I had some technical issues with my shit today.
Oh yeah?
Because, you know, Windows is Windows.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, when I finally bug hunt those little shits out and fixed all this shit, because fuck you, Microsoft, you sorry bastard.
I was a moment afraid in my own battle tech game. Oh yeah? What happened?
What do you need? Affirmative.
I bet Hoy round the corner in the city and he was in his mech and he ran straight smack dab into, I don't know, an FRM2 Inferno carrier.
Oh god.
Because I'll tell you now, that'll scare the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Here we go.
Ain't
And
no
FRM
lies
6s
detected here.
With Inferno rounds? Oh, fuck. No.
What's that? Time for a leap of faith.
One
Elevate.
skull mission, extra lance, and then a marauder. Wow. Hey, at least you got the headshot, man. I mean,
Yes,
hey.
sir.
Ooh, looks like Texans are fighting back.
to go, boss.
Good job.
Oh?
Yeah, our what is he, Attorney General or whatever for the state of Texas, Dan Patrick or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Fucking morons like, we're gonna ban THC because, hey, fuck you. You want me to tell you? Good thing I wasn't there, because I would have looked at him and said, so, tell me you didn't sell your soul
What do you need,
to
Commander?
Big Pharma without telling me you sold your soul to Big
Time
Pharma.
to pour on the speed.
Because right now, I am thinking we need to go snooping into your finances to find out how much you're being paid off.
The sun is shining,
Because
the
you're
birds are
corrupt,
singing,
and
and
we
the
find that
weapons are
shit,
striking true.
I say we take you out and have you executed, because any politician who gets bought and sold should be executed. Period.
Let's make some bad
I don't give a damn
decisions
who
at high
the politician is. If you are bought and sold as a politician, you should be executed for the simple fact that is you.
What do you need, Commander?
You are a traitor to your
Heat
country,
be damned,
because
I'm
you're
firing
violating all the trust that your constituents put in you.
Commander?
Oop.
And
Yeah.
because I'm gonna tell you now, I would rather have Tina, and Tina would have rather eaten the gummies, the edibles, than fucking taking all the oxys and morphines that she, oxys and morphines that she took all the time. She would have rather taken some edibles.
Yeah, I hear you on that. My only problem is that I did not have enough proper equipment to make the Marauder to my liking, with a lot of LRM. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
That's heresy, Hoy. That's heresy. Marauders don't come with LRMs, man. Game over, man. Game over.
But yeah, no. The whole thing is, if it doesn't hurt people, if it's more medically beneficial, I don't understand why people are so hesitant still on it.
Because the government has told them a lot of crap from the 30s about the evil of marijuana.
Ah, the devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They've been sold a fucking sack of shit for 90 years. My mom still believes some of this shit, and I'm like, Mom, I love you, but you're stupid.
I couldn't say that to my mom. My dad kicked my ass.
Yeah, dude, my mom would kick mine if I were to say something like that. I'd be knocked into next week.
Yeah, but you don't understand. When I was 16 years old, my dad came home with an attitude, and I said, you need to take your ass back to the company, drop off the attitude, and then come back home. But see, my dad was a first sergeant, too, so... Go back to post, go back in there, drop that little whoever pissed you off, and then come back home and hang with the family. Because we don't want to hang with you when you're in this kind of attitude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the worst my dad could do? Spank me, ground me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And? But see, my mom always knows I will speak what's on my mind, be it if it, I'm going to say what's on my mind.
I think you've gotten to that age where you've earned that right.
Done this for 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was a kid. I was raised, it's always better to tell the truth than to lie about something.
I agree with that.
I've got friends that are like, why would you tell them the truth? It hurt their feelings. If the truth hurts your feelings, then you need to ask yourself, why did the truth hurt my feelings? It's not the truth's fault. The truth is truth. The truth is fact. If 1 plus 1 equals 2, and we know that's a fact, and that hurts your feelings, something you need to look into.
Yep. I agree with that.
What I'm really waiting for, honestly, and I am honestly waiting for this, is for Trump to post a tweet saying oxygen is good for you.
And watch them all hold their breath.
Just to watch the left have a meltdown. I mean, they would come out and be sarcastic, like, yeah, no shit, dumbass. And they wouldn't understand why he did it. They would miss the whole sarcastic part of it.
Yep.
And I'd be posting up, you people are stupid, you don't get it. He did it to fucking troll you, and it worked. Because y'all are bent out of shape trying to, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows this. This is a fact. He's just trolling you because your guys are easy to fucking troll. I was in another stream this morning before my shit went belly up and I had to fix everything.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah.
It was about 9 o'clock, so it was an hour before I was normally start. And we were talking about bimbo buns.
I've got a sensor lock.
Yep.
And one of the girls from Canada's like, what? We're like, yes. That's the name of the bakery.
Duncan
Bimbo.
Fisher here.
They make hamburger buns. They make bread. They make pastries. They make,
Heading that way.
He thought we were fucking. Like, no, it's a real thing.
Lighting them up.
Because I buy Bimbo hamburger buns all the time. They are $3.39 for a package of 8, where the store brand are $1.89. But the buns from Bimbo are like 50% larger. So when I make my 1/3 pound double bacon cheeseburgers, they sit on the bun, and unlike the store brand where they're so small, it just like oozes all over.
What do you need, Commander?
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
I'm like, where's the damn
Time to pour on the speed.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Let me go check this thing about people having a shit fit here in Texas.
Alrighty. Hey Hoyle, how many LRMs you putting on that thing? Just for or how many LRMs you want to put on that thing?
All depends on how many hard points he has.
On the move.
Mm-hmm.
Full speed.
Like, what's the maximum depending on which model?
I think the most I've ever seen is like 2 missile hard points.
Oh, he's doing vanilla.
Okay.
Firing full complement on enemy. I think I hit something good. Standing by.
Yeah, vanilla doesn't hold too many options, but I'm sure it'll make it pretty exciting.
Wow, they're bringing in boxes and boxes of letters into the governor's office telling them to veto this.
I think you succeeded there.
Gee, thanks, Hoy. I'm feeling the love here, man.
Consider it done.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Locking in all weapons systems.
That's like the Warhammer. Somebody taking a Warhammer and turning it into an archer. I'm like, guys, there's already a mech out there that does this. It's called
Ah, God, I
an
was
archer.
sleeping. What do you want?
Exact same tonnage.
Hey Hoyle, you want to piss off Braden? Put an autocannon on a Black
I
Knight.
don't like going fast. It's scary.
Fucking cut. There is. It's called the BLNK 10X. It has an autocannon 20.
Oh no! Well, you heard it here. Hoyle's asking for it.
Y'all are just and here I thought Hoy was my boy. I thought he had my back, man. He's so doopy like this.
Ready for orders.
Oh man. You know we tease you because we think you're the coolest dude.
Acknowledge. What's up, boss? Affirmative.
Oh, these people are fucking stupid. Oh, it's a gateway. No, you stupid fucking morons. You want the gateway drug? That's easy. Alcohol.
Waiting for orders.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say tobacco.
Alcohol is the gateway.
Yeah.
No, because tobacco doesn't alter your mind.
Yeah, it does.
Alcohol
Nicotine.
does.
Light him up.
Got it.
There we go.
What do you need, Commander?
I'm playing because it's fun, and you with your super math brain, it's so easy to piss off.
Well, I just like
Time to
building
pour
the
on the
biggest,
speed.
baddest monster creatures I can with the parts that I have.
Heat be damned, I'm firing everything.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But my shenanigans get me in a little trouble.
Standing by.
I mean, the fact that I have the one thing I swore I would never make. The dreaded
But Hoy,
sway
you
back.
also gotta remember, I was an electrical. I went into the Air Force to do avionics on F-16s for the navigation systems. All right, so I already did a lot of math there.
Mm-hmm.
You got out of there and went back to college, and when I went back to college, I was an electrical engineering major. So that means I had to do calculus 1, 2, 3, and math differential equations, DEQ. So, yeah, my brain kind of, well, you know,
Yeah.
math. Why do I like math? Because math isn't going to lie to you.
It's there. The facts are there. Yes, Grandpa.
I saw that. I see it.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
I'm just feeling the love tonight, man. I'm just feeling that love
Hey, man.
tonight.
Enemy outflanked.
What else are friends for?
Well, this is true. This
Duncan
is
Fisher
true.
here. Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Nice.
I hope to God Abbott vetoes that
Something
bill.
just went boom.
Good to go, boss.
It's hard to tell who's friend and foe anymore. A lot of them feel like a bunch of
Well-
turncoats.
Dan Patrick's a moron. Dan Patrick done it by him stating what he stated has done told me that he sold his soul to Big Pharma. Big Pharma bought him.
What do you
He's
need,
their
Commander?
little bitch now. That's what he's told me.
Time to pour on the speed.
And I had somebody go, well, it's alcohol. The alcohol. No. Alcohol. This doesn't affect alcohol companies.
I'm on the clock. What do you
Because
want?
most of the people I know that do the edibles are a medical reason. Most
Let's
people
see
don't
if
drink
I'm smart
alcohol
enough
for
to
medical
line this
reasons.
up.
I do mine for pain.
What do you
Now-
need,
No,
Commander?
I'm talking about alcohol. Now,
Yeah.
I do have a friend of mine who is, I mean, if there's levels of OCD,
On the way, nice and slow.
he would probably, on a scale of 1 to 10, he'd probably
Heat be
be
damned,
a
I'm firing everything.
I mean, his OCD is just insane. And the only thing that seems to help him out is
Stand
him
by.
drinking, a 12-pack of beer a day when he gets home from work, because it shuts his
On
brain
my
off.
way. Double time. On it. No retreats.
Oh, they're saying THC is addictive. Lady, that's already been proven a lie by science. So would you like to lie to me again?
Ah, but how can science ever argue in the way of a dollar bill?
I mean, these people are glad I'm not there, because I would have been like, excuse me, ma'am, science has already proven that THC is not addictive. Why are you lying to us? Because there's one thing, there's only one thing more that I think that should be executed more than a liar, and that's a thief. I have no use for a liar or a thief. I would rather you tell me
God,
the
I
truth
was
up front
sleeping.
and hurt
What
my
do you
feelings
want?
than lie to me.
Hey,
Oh, I don't like
Oil
going
also has a
fast.
point.
It's scary.
According to the EU, sugar is technically addictive.
Sugar is addictive. I ain't gonna lie, it is. You can get a sweet tooth. And
I'm gonna press all the buttons.
and actually,
you
believe it
can't
or not,
stop me.
Roy, do you know what part of your body starts craving the sugar?
Brain.
No.
All right, boys, follow me.
What?
We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
Or I'll let him for
Your
try.
intestines,
Commander?
the bacteria in your intestines get to craving the sugar, and they will send impulses to your brain saying, feed me. And you could sit there, you could eat whatever, and you could be so damn full, and those evil bacteria in your gut, because you have good gut bacteria and bad gut bacteria. And the bad gut bacteria, you can be full as hell, but
Taking
that
the
bad
shot.
gut bacteria goes, I want my damn sugar. Give me, and it will make you. The brain will do that. Yes, sugar will do that.
That hit something good.
Too late for you already? Oh, well, I understand.
Commander?
No, I think he means it's too late for him, as in
Yeah,
he's already addicted to sugar.
yeah. I figured that out,
Copy
and I
that.
understand. I mean, Americans are definitely hooked on that. We're the fattest country on the planet.
With ease.
Go.
Receiving you.
That's not exactly a medal you want to take home.
Nope.
The total number of petitions given to Greg Abbott to veto it is right now stands at 114,000.
How many
Will
do you
he
think
do
you'll
it
need?
though?
And if they ban this, it will shut down a $4.3 billion industry that has 50,000 employees.
Confirmed.
Let's see what happens. A lot of these
You know, because it's like tell people, you know, my wife's back was held together with 2 steel rods and a dozen fucking screws. And they gave her morphine, which is a natural drug.
I think I hit something good.
Okay, that comes from plants.
Yep.
But oxycodone is a synthetic drug. It's made in a chemistry lab. There is no natural ingredients in that. That's all chemicals created in a chemistry lab.
Yep.
And I would rather have, and so would she. She so wanted this to happen before she passed away. She so wanted this to happen for Texas to legalize the, at least the medicinal purposes for it. She didn't really care about the recreational issue. She wanted the medicinal issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, depression is really bad for that, Oi, because there's a lot of people that, when they get depressed, they eat. And I understand that. And I've got several friends that I've known for 30 years who do that. Me, when I get depressed, I'm totally the opposite. I don't eat.
Tango down.
Mine's kind of a coin toss. I either get really hungry, I want to eat everything I can see, or I just don't have an appetite at all for like a day.
Well, when Tina first passed, I went through depression real bad. And I'd be sitting there just not eating. And then the dog would come and look at me and goes, "Hey, dude, you know what? You need to fucking feed me." And I'd get up to feed him and be like, you know, maybe I should eat something. And then I'd fix me a little something and eat it. And then I wouldn't eat again until the next day about the same time. Only because I had to feed the dog.
Right.
And there are a lot of Texas veterans who do use the edibles for PTSD. Yep.
Roger that.
If there was, like, you know, we all make the jokes about how politicians should wear like their sponsors on their sponsors.
Yeah, like a NASCAR uniform.
Lighting them up.
Now look, if I could get in and talk to Greg Abbott, I'd be like, here,
Revenge
let's compromise. Legal the medicinal aspect of it, all right? Run it for 3 to 5 years. Get the testing out there. Get whatnot going on. Then after the 3 to 5 years, then you can go, hey, has medicinal been good? Okay. Do we do recreational? Do we not do you know, but at least give the people a chance to have the medicine that they want. By you denying people their medicine, you're literally killing them. And in that aspect, you should be held as an accomplice to murder.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Because you deny people their medicine.
Decisions at high speed. Let's see if I'm sober
And
enough
you
to
should
line this up.
you should hire a third-party committee to go after
needed
Dan
salvage
Patrick because
anyways.
he's being paid off.
Yeah.
What do you need, Commander?
I deny it at this point.
On the way, nice and slow. Ooh, is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the
They don't
Alpha
have to
Strike
tell you
button.
what ingredients are in there. Okay, then make the law stating they have to tell you what the ingredients are. Jesus Christ, it's not fucking rocket scientists, you dumbass.
Might as well be.
You know, last night I didn't sleep worth a shit.
God damn.
Right.
I
Yeah.
got to bed. I fell asleep. It was about midnight, give or take. I woke up at 2 o'clock, and I tried to go back to sleep, and that just wasn't happening. So after tossing and turning for about an hour, I got up. Came in here and looked up some fan fiction and was reading, because there's some Battlestar Galactica,
Yes,
Stargate SG-1, BattleTech. There's some crossover fan fiction.
Right.
That is really rather good. There are really some talented people out there who write some good stuff.
I don't doubt that.
I've got to read in some of, because there's a few stories that I follow, and they do updates, and I got to reading, and my eyes started doing the, okay, time for me to go to bed. I went back to bed. Got a few more hours of sleep, got up, came in, hung out with some friends this morning before my computer decided, hey, we're going to do something because, Microsoft's a bit. And, we got through there, and I managed to figure out what the problems were. It took me all of about 5 minutes, but still I had to go in and clean the shit out. But...
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
What was I going to say? Holly says, if you don't know the ingredients as a doctor, then what did you even study in university?
Spaniel.
Exactly.
If it takes more than 3 syllables to pronounce, it should not be in my food.
Yes, Commander.
See, now Tina had a doctor. Which doctor was it?
Ready for orders.
She had a doctor.
Let's move.
I don't remember
Got something
what
you
his
want done?
specialty was. But he made his own cream for burns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rashes and whatnot.
So like my family is with tinctures.
Right. And he made his own, and I don't know what was in it, but I do know silver was part of it.
Heading that way.
Because silver is antibacterial, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just like copper. I mean, it's like people...
On the
like
way,
I tell
nice and
people,
slow.
You build a house...
All right.
All I tell you to do is make sure that your incoming pipes are copper. Your outgoing pipes can be any goddamn thing you want, but your incoming plumbing has to be copper. Why? Because it's antibacterial, and if any bacteria gets into the city water, the copper pipes will deal with it. It will kill the bacteria. Because that's what copper does. You think I'm kidding? How many times did you hear in the history that Rome had a massive bacteria outbreak?
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Not often.
You did you? Because, yeah, Rome had copper pipes.
On my way.
Well, back then, because copper was so easy to work with, They weren't truly up to the Iron Age. They were more
On the way, nice and slow.
brass and bronze, copper, that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed.
Affirmative.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
You bitch.
I am not. I'm an asshole.
Nah. Cowardly ambushers.
Oh, them little bastards. Gotcha.
Yeah, and 80...
Mission
Oh,
successful.
never mind. Didn't have to worry about them. I was like, okay, time for another round of...
Yeah,
I win.
If you destroy the building that they're in, it kills them.
Oh, no, it's like a couple of mechs. They were like under the ground until they summon.
Oh, yeah, you gotta wait until they move, and then they come back up so you can shoot at them.
I don't know why you would want that, Hoyle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd want that either.
Seems a rather counterintuitive idea, to be honest with you.
Really, Matt? You're gonna put that in Discord?
What'd I put?
Kikius Maximus.
The greatest of the Roman emperors.
Are you not entertained?
I quite like what I put in Discord, honestly.
I'll have to take a look afterward.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's say it's like this. If I've chosen my family, I made a big mistake.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't help with
Whom we
who
are, our
members
family
are.
is, yeah.
There are just certain things in life that you can't, you know, you're not responsible for. You're not responsible for what sex or gender you're born.
Always
Okay?
good to see you in Austin.
If you're a boy, you're a boy. If you're a girl, you're a girl. That's how you're born. You didn't get a choice in that matter. You don't get to pick the color of your hair, the color of your eyes, the color of your skin. You know, you don't get to pick your family members. You know, they're just, you know.
All you can
there are
choose
a
is
lot
who
of
you
things you're not.
associate with.
Yes, that is correct. You can pick your friends. You cannot pick your family. However, you can make the choice to say, fuck them people, I'm going to go over here. And I got some family members I don't talk to. And I don't give a rat's ass.
Brandon,
Right?
we have in this the same option.
Yep. I agree. Yep.
Or opinion. Is it option or opinion? I think it's option.
I've got actual brothers that I don't talk to.
I rarely talk to my older brother, but that was because he chose to move halfway across the nation.
My youngest brother comes into the stream a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, love my baby brother.
Yeah.
But for the most part, all the ones older than me, fuck them.
Yeah, it's my older...
I got one younger brother, one older brother, and an older sister. I don't give a shit. I have the oldest brother. We have our moment. But he also does know that I will fucking beat his ass and wouldn't think twice about it.
As a matter of fact, my older brother, the one who moved away, he's actually around your neck of the woods.
Great, we got Matthew blood out here. there goes the neighborhood. Tag, you're it.
What a pow, what a pow, what a pow.
Hey, I'll tell you now, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since Sunday,
Duncan Fisher here.
Alright, what's going on? It's hurricane season.
Oh yeah, everyone's going like it's going to be the worst this year, and
they say that every fucking year.
well, they say it's because some sort of pressure differential that was the same like in 2017
On my way.
that's going to drop some pretty heavy stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'll be here, as I always am.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
We've had an awful lot of solar activity, which has caused a lot of issues here lately. So.
Yeah, my dad's been watching a lot of those like videos of guys who study the sun the whole time.
Oh yeah, the last 3 days, dude. Yeah, it's been nastier shit.
Hot damn, let's do this.
I gotta tap out. It's almost midnight.
Duncan
I got
Fisher
shit to do,
here.
man. Have a good night.
Have a
Go
good
to
night.
bed.
So who did we
Heading
gain
my way.
for who we lost?
I believe you lost, was Cam in here?
No, that would be Tato. He just left. I was just seeing who we gained from who we lost.
Okay.
You know who actually came into the stream this weekend, Matthew?
Who?
Wasn't you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
However, Slate did come in.
Huh. Nice.
Lighting them up.
How you been doing?
Not too bad. Started doing accountant training of all things.
Doing a what now?
Accountant training.
Ah, fun stuff.
Yes.
So now I'm going to do something that's not politically correct, and it's going to get me booed, but I'm going to ask it anyways.
What's up?
Where the hell is the Timu Mexican? Did he get deported?
No, he did not get deported.
I mean, we got the Timu Dwarf here streaming Battletech right now.
Yeah.
What do you need, Commander?
You've probably been pretty busy this week. I'm sure has not been going swimmingly for him too.
Oh, I mean, Discord was dead this whole weekend.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, you know, not usual for you guys.
I was figuring some shit out this weekend.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Hoyle asked.
Sorry to hear about your truck, by the way, dude.
Oh yeah, no, that's. I've come to accept it. I was already planning, like, I was planning on fixing it and selling it anyways, but this is just like, you know, what do you do?
Okay.
Yeah. I know there's a better than even chance my truck has possibly irreparable levels of rust to it, but we'll have to see.
Confirmed.
Like, I showed them earlier the damage that my truck had. Let me see if I can find it. What was it? It was right here. That's... Mine actually looks a little bit worse than this, if you're looking at my Twitch stream right now.
1 second, let me get to Twitch.
Yeah, let me know when you're in. I'm just gonna keep moving mechs.
Waiting for my
Well, you know, if you'd didn't drive it in the salt water, Matthew, you wouldn't have that
I have
problem.
never taken that thing to the beach in all the years I've had it. Are you watching?
Stream.
All right. Yeah. So this area, right? This is the mount. This is the mount for the control arm in the truck. Mine looks worse because this entire back section right here is, it's just a hole right there, and it's on both sides of the truck and on both sides of that mount.
Yeah.
There's...
I'm not too worried about the underside of mine having rust like that. I'm worried about the body itself being rusted under the paint. But yeah, that is difficult to fix at best.
The beauty of all this is that my little brother may know someone who would be interested in buying it from me. I'll probably hopefully get $1,800 for it. Because all they'd have to do is replace that, the control arms in that area, and they should be fine. That's all they'd have to do to it, and everything else is fine. It's got 180,000 miles on the truck, and it should be good to go.
You know how many miles I got on my 08 Ranger?
How many?
How many miles do you think I have on my Ranger being an 08? It's 17 years old.
17-year-old truck, 08, probably at least 180, maybe closer to 250.
If I were to get
106.
106,000, you don't take it around much, do you?
Dude, this is the truck that... Now, the question is, how many miles is on it is 106?
Oh, how many hours are on the engine, though?
1.5 million, maybe?
Yep.
Because when I'd go to the port, I didn't have a place to actually be out of the direct sun and the heat and everything. So I would put towel up in my window, block the sun out, let the truck idle, and run the AC.
Locking in all weapons systems.
For 8 to 10 to 12 to 14 hours at a time.
Yeah, that'll about do it.
Then again,
God,
in
I was
2020,
sleeping.
when we
What
got
do you
hit by
want?
Hurricane Laura, my truck ran for 8 days straight and never got turned off.
Yeah. So wait, you
Because
just
I
refill
got-
it?
Yeah, pretty much. I had gas cans here, so because I had two 300-watt power supplies in my truck, I
All right,
connect
boys,
one to the
follow
battery
me.
and one
We're
into
gonna
the
go shoot the moon,
the
Kaiser.
9-volt,
Yeah.
I'm receiving you.
and I could run a DVD player for Tina, and I could run a fan for Tina to keep her cool and give her something going on because, you know, we had no power for 8 days. Because, you know, hurricane. Because somebody stole my 25,000 watt generator out of the garage.
Yeah, there
Aye, aye.
was some chucklehead that tried to do the same thing to us years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, but see, they kicked in the back door on the back side of my... Now, my garage is a totally separate building.
Yeah.
So they kicked in the back door of the garage. They got my generator. They got both my chainsaws, both my weed eaters, and my leaf blower. They left all the other tools there. They only took the power tools.
I copy.
They knew what they were after.
And I know for a fact it had to be at least 2 grown men because that's what it took up pick up that 25,000 watt generator.
You ain't doing that solo.
Yeah.
Copy that, Commander.
So this had to have been 3 or 4 people because the way they went out through the back, it's not an easy walk to walk back there to carry that. So they had to have had multiple people.
It's like a whole team knocking it out, huh?
Pisses me off because, you know, that's what the paint on my truck, cooked the paint. My paint is peeling off my truck. It looks like it's not been, you know, it's just...
Ready for
Yeah.
orders.
Because I had to run it for 8 days to keep my wife cool. And then once I ran, now the thing is, my truck would burn quarter of a tank every 12 hours, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could idle my truck 2 days on a tank of gas, and then drive it to the gas station to fill it.
Commander?
So you weren't too worried about that.
Well, I did have 2 5-gallon gas cans
Roger
full.
that.
So, you know, I had 10 gallons, so, you know, that bought me another, you know, day and a half.
Target lock on enemy's rear.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Safety standards.
Lighting them up.
We don't really use those words
Good to go,
around
boss.
here there, bud. There ain't no such thing as safety standards around here.
What I should have done is I should have
Time
went
to
to the
give 'em the
Flying
Thunder
J.
Should've what?
Went to the Flying J.
Yeah.
And
Last
picked
one.
up one of the 3,000
What do you
watt
need, Commander?
power converters from Flying J because you can clip it to the battery. It's not a problem because fuck, my alternator generates 104 amps. I'm going to push the
Well,
power.
I was about to hit that
That's
guy,
not
but then
going
the
to be a
On the
problem.
clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions.
So
in
I
high
should have done that because I would have been able to run. I'd have been able to also run the mini fridge in the bedroom to keep the drinks cold.
what do you need, Commander?
I'd have been able to
Time
run
to
my
pour on
my
the
pump,
speed.
my well motor, 'cause it's only 110 at...
Ooh, is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the Alpha Strike button. That's one more bad guy off the board.
I'd have been able to run that. I mean, I would have had to turn everything else off. Well, at least the mini fridge anyway.
On it.
But at least it'd have running water.
Yeah, we had a power outage here because some chucklehead decided to jump the curb and knock out our power. And fortunately for us, we have solar, but that only helps to very minor things around here.
Yeah, when Tina first got home from the hospital in 2021, and they brought in all the medical equipment and everything, and had everything hooked up, and brought in the oxygen tanks and everything like that.
It's showtime.
Because they had her on an oxygen machine, so no problem.
Ah, God,
And about-
I was sleeping. What do you want?
About 6 o'clock that evening, power goes out.
Mm-hmm.
Some
I'm
dumbass
receiving you.
truck driver decided he was going to try to drive through the back area back here where 18-wheelers have no business being, and he ripped out the power lines and the poles and everything. And I'm like, So, you know, of course, first things first is I get the oxygen tanks. I pull the bottles out, get it tapped in, hook it up for Tina. I call the hospice, tell them we've got power outage. I don't know when power is going to get back. They call the place that delivers it. They showed up at 9 o'clock that night with 2 more bottles just for me. Now, each bottle will last 12 hours.
What do you need?
But
So they brought me another day's supply just to be on the safe side.
yeah. There are plenty of bright ones around, no matter where you're at. People who think they know better.
Kind of people I just like to slap the shit upside the head.
Yep.
Oh, there's plenty of people
You're better
who.
off swallowed by your mama.
There are plenty of people who have earned that. Excuse me.
We're still working on that one. What'd you say?
Oh, I said was excuse me.
What did I say?
Say we were still working on that one.
Copy that.
Add 1 + 1.
Waiting for the right move.
It's not very nice taking advantage over a mentally incapacitated individual.
I didn't make you get seasoned.
Awaiting orders.
I did not make you do that at all, sir.
Yarp.
That was all on Matthew.
Affirmative.
I'm not apologizing for it, though. Ooh.
I don't expect you to either, to be honest.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Make a move. That is certainly a move. Not the move I would have picked.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Time to give him the Thunder Bunny.
Kind of gonna be interesting, this schedule redo. It's gonna be interesting.
What do you need, Commander? Just taking the shot, Commander.
Oh, come on, bud.
Well, I was about to hit that guy, but then the universe...
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Wow, you guys just... Really?
Sometimes failing is important.
Commander? On my way. Double time.
Alright. Light him up.
So they're supposed to be making a Battleship 2 movie.
That
What?
good.
Movie?
Yeah.
Good to go.
Huh.
Like, it was one of those sort of, like, when I remember watching that movie, which was a long time ago, it's like one of those weird ones that was so bad it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But my wife really liked it. She enjoyed it. So, you know.
Yeah.
I think I hit something good.
Let's put fire
Then
on these
again-
mother...
Right here.
Then again, she liked the movie The Sword and the Sorcerer.
Which one was that?
With Lee Horsley, and he had the three-bladed sword that shot two of the
Target
blades
for
off
an alpha strike.
a projectile.
I vaguely remember that.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Yeah, he was the guy who played Matt Houston in the TV show Houston for a while. Was it 2 years, maybe?
Yes, Commander.
3 years tops?
Moving to position. Standing by. Roger that. Roger that. Aye, aye. Location confirmed.
Let's see now. Fire.
Here it comes. Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you need, Commander? On the way, nice and slow.
So I think what I'm going to do once I get done with this stream that I've got going on for this campaign, I think I'm just going to go
Let's
back
see how
to
many
the
of
old
these guys
rules
I
of
can take down
anything
at
goes,
once.
And I can use internet.
There you go. Just a brawling, essentially. Or
Well,
maximum
you
carnage.
You know me, I'll go get the lambs and I'll go get the missile boats for like, oh, I don't know, maybe the longbow and put 100
Yes, Commander.
LRMs on it because, you know, fuck you. You know.
Because screw that General Erica, essentially.
Because, you know, how dare you get within my range and me going to drop 100 LRMs on you? That just says you should have known better.
It was your fault for not reading my strategy plan here.
It's your
Ready to
fault
get it
for
on.
not doing your due diligence and doing your homework on what does the 23rd U.S. Lancers do? They will fuck you with indirect fire until they can't fuck you no more.
Yep.
Ain't gonna fuck no more.
You know. So if I have two
Critical hit, Commander.
longbows
No
with
retreat.
26 missile hard points,
Aye, aye.
expect each of those mechs to have 20 LRM-5s on it.
Hauling ass.
Because screw you hippies.
Dear grid coordinates.
Roger that.
You know? expect me to have a blood
Duncan
ass
Fisher here.
with 32 mortars on it? Because
Lighting 'em up.
Oh, I already put left in his.
Let's go wild,
I built
folks.
the Shadowhawk with 3 mortar.
Mech destroyed.
So it's only got 12 mortars.
Yeah.
Bunny here.
But I bet it's
And-
fun with what it can do.
Well, what it does is I take my chameleon, which is now doing
What do you need, Commander?
about 200 and so on the outside.
Time to
250,
pour on the
250
speed.
on the outside, I think it is. About 4.
Taking
yeah,
the shot,
250 on the
Commander.
outside. It's got 4 heavy mediums.
The sun
and
is
2
shining,
ER
the
mediums.
birds are singing, and the weapons are striking true.
And then I do a called shot to the center torso of whatever mech I'm going to fight. Open the center torso, and then I airburst with the mortar mech because the airburst will always crit the engine. So I need to find more airburst ammo.
Sweet.
Yep.
Run that by you again?
I'd forgotten what, like, the benefit of airburst was, essentially.
Airburst, basically what an airburst is a canister shot.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a shotgun shell, basically. So if you open up the center torso, it's shooting a lot of flechette charges into the mech, and while the center torso's got no armor, it's going straight internals and doing crit.
So it's like a mortarized flechette round, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, kind of sort of like that, yeah. And because this is a 3 mortar 4s, you know, so I've got 12 mortars going off. That's 12 of those going poofta. I have 12 mortar rounds, and they all go airburst. I crit out the engine, so it doesn't matter how big the mech is. I don't have to kill it. I just got to open your center torso armor and deal with you that way. Yeah, I don't think you should start a new one, Matt.
No, it's far too late for that. I don't think.
You're not going to get the only mission you'd get done in 15 minutes is if it's a 1v1.
Even then, I'd probably have a challenge on that.
Oh, unless I walk you through it again.
Probably. I doubt I'm going to get a 1v1 since I'm doing these missions. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call that a night for the stream.
Gotcha.
Matt, you have a good one. Again, like I thought, I'm sorry, but I thought this week was the starting of the new schedule.
You're fine. Yeah, that doesn't start until next week. Thank goodness. Hoyle, thank you very much for joining us. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, man.
My microphone decided it wanted to drift away. Okay, then.
Hoy, you be good, my friend. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. I hope you have a good evening and morning. And I'm out. I think, actually, I'm kind of getting a little tired myself.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll try and go catch me some sleep.
Alrighty. Thanks again for everyone for joining, and I'll see y'all later today. Peace.
Later,
Take it easy,
Matt.